Oh, we're back in Europe. German premiere. As this concludes the summary of the attack on the Polish resource base. Do you have anything to add, Glacier? Sirs, I would like to request the immediate disbandment of the Durandal and the removal of Vice Minister Allison from office. Even though both parties had information regarding an imminent attack on the base, they purposefully neglected to alert the proper authorities and took matters into their own hands. The foolhardy actions are responsible for the current resource crisis, and they should take full responsibility. Now just wait a minute, Glazer. While the way they handled matters may have been problematic, did they manage to predict the attack? They did manage to predict the attack, didn't they? Then why didn't they report their findings to me? I am in charge of the investigation, am I not? They disagree with the theory. They do not think the UCS is responsible for these attacks. You see, that is exactly the problem. They would rather try to prove their own delusion theories than to face the facts, and that is what caused this catastrophe. Listen, Glazer, were it not for them, the resource base would have been completely destroyed. If they had not aided the Polish army in defending the base, it would have taken the EC 8 years to rebuild it instead of 2. 8 years to rebuild it instead of 2. It's already been 2 years! No, I think they're just talking about estimates of how much time it would take to rebuild the base. Had they informed me, the EC armies would have defended the base, and we would not have to rebuild anything. The Durandal is also responsible for crossing the German border without authorization. Not only that, but they opened fire on the Blauer Napel when they tried to stop them. Normally, such actions would be considered acts of terrorism. Wait a minute, Stop it, both of you. This is not a court of justice. Mr. Hofer, as Prime Minister of Poland, what is your opinion on this matter? I have no idea about Polish accents. I do praise the Durandal's actions, but our army has also suffered casualties. Poland is like right next to Germany, right? So they probably have the same accent. I cannot truly disagree with Mr. Glazer's proposal. Alright, then let us come to a decision. The Durandal is banned from engaging in any activities until further notice. Our official announcement will state that we believe the UCS is also behind the attacks on the resource base. Holy shit! No, wait, UCS. Okay, no, wait, we are the Durandal. I leave Miss Allison's fate to you, Mr. Noland. Do you have any objections? No, Mr. Chairman. Then this meeting is over. Good day, gentlemen. Wow, politics. Politics. Imminent EC resource shortage. The UCS has fired a verbal salve at the EC assembly in the ongoing war of words between the two superpowers. The Assembly's recent press release, which alleges UCS responsibility for the German base attacks, was openly denounced by UCS President Clift. Clift classified the release as an open attack on his nation's credibility and promised to respond with armed force if the allegations were not retracted. As for the resource crisis currently threatening the nations of Europe, the Assembly has yet to respond to an offer made by the Republic of Zaftra to re-establish trade relations. Also, Europe is like not trading with Russia? I don't think matters escalate like this based on unfounded allegations. Oh hey, look who it is. It's our MVP from the other scenario. Oh hello. Elsa? What are you still doing here? You know the Durandal's activities have been suspended indefinitely. I could ask you the same question. I needed to take a walk. I couldn't sleep. You know you don't have to feel responsible for what's happening. Excuse me, ladies. Huh? Who are you? Hey, you're the secretary. We met in Germany. Frederick, I think he's German. I am... Talking about Elsa. I am no one's secretary. I am a Durandal pilot. And I ask you a question. Who are you? Where are my manners? I apologize. My name's Lancaster. Frederick Lancaster. Bond. James Bond. He's a freelance journalist. Wait. How did you get in here? Oh, no, Frederick Lancaster, so that would make him English. Especially if he's a journalist. Oh, that was easy. Security is real lax. What with the suspension and all? Miss... Elsa. Elsa. Remember of the Durandal team that was in Poland? How did you get that information? Hey, I'm not your ordinary journey, you know. I have my sources. What intrigues me, though, is how you were able to predict the attack on the resource base. I hope you find our security guards as intriguing, because I'm calling them right now. Whoa, hold on a minute. I didn't just come in here to ask questions. I have some info you people might be interested in. Info? Yeah, that's right. How about a trade? Fine. Tell us what you know first. Not here. You might seek security on me after I told you. Where do we propose we go then? Let's go to the pub outside the base. I have a bodyguard waiting for me there. Journalists with bodyguards? What do you think? Alright, let's go. Which one is your bodyguard? You know I can't tell you that. But don't worry. He's watching us, so don't do anything rash. It's just... he's lying through his teeth. What we'll do depends on your information. Okay, bartender John, Catherine, Nick. There's a bartender I have to say. Durandal customers are always welcome. Oh, looks like Durandal is popular with the people. That's very rare for a military organization. Nah, actually it's not. But remember, they are not military. Who's John? This was a lonely town before the Durandal built their base here. It's livened up quite a bit since then. Catherine. See, she looks different than all the other female portraits that we saw. What does the Durandal do, I wonder? They don't look like soldiers, but they have lancers and the security guards carry weapons. It's a mite scary for the folks living around here. Yeah, whatever. Nick. Latona, how you been? Why don't you sit down? I'll buy you a drink. Who is this? Nick. He works for one of the sponsor manufacturers that sends us products to test. I'm sorry, Nick, but we are a little busy right now. Oh, come on. I thought we could talk about that gear you were interested in today. Maybe some other time. Oh, somebody has a crush on the toner. Alright then, first, let's recap what's happened. Just tell us what you know, now! Whoa, not so fast. Don't you know the meaning of give and take? It doesn't mean I give and you take. Excuse my friend, monsieur. Monsieur... How the fuck do you pronounce that? Monsieur Lancaster? Excuse me, friend, Monsieur Lancaster, but tell us, how much do you know of what's happened? This is what I know. The German bases were attacked, so the assailants could gain access to the new resource base and destroy it. That attack would have been impossible without the help of German military insider. And I know that the only party capable of carrying out and profiting from that operation would be the Republic of Zaftra. There is not sufficient proof to blame Zaftra. Latona. Wait, calm down. Calm down, Lieutenant Latona Vasilov of the Zaftran army. Wait, what? Oh, she's from Russia. I would never have guessed. Wait, calm down, Lieutenant Latona Vasilev of the Zaftran army. I mean, ex-lieutenant. It? You didn't know? It's not exactly a secret, is it? I didn't know? There is no reason for secrecy. I have nothing to hide. Well, in any case, my educated guess is that Zaftra is responsible. If the EC falls into a resource crisis, it will have to rely on imports from either the UCS or Zaftra. This is sounding eerily similar like the situation going on right now. Except, I think the EU has brought the crisis on itself, but who knows, maybe their bases were attacked and there's no news of it to the outside world at least. Can you be certain the UCS isn't involved? The EC government says it has proof that the UCS is responsible. The UCS doesn't need the income from exports to the EC. On the other hand, Zaftra's economy has been in a steep decline ever since the EC stopped importing from them. But there are things even I don't understand. Why would anyone in the German military have reason to help Zaftra? Why didn't the Zaftrans head directly to Poland instead of attacking the German bases? If they had someone on the inside helping them? Shit. True? My gut tells me they're planning something bigger, and if you ask me, it's probably more bad news. What I need from you is confirmation. I want you to tell me if my guesses are right, and I promise that whatever you tell me stays confidential. But we believe there is a strong possibility the Republic of Zaftra is responsible for the attacks. Yeah, I think Hermes figured that out, didn't he? Based on the Panzer signatures or something. Tatana! Elsa and her team found evidence that could have proved it. But it's gone. Glacier must have destroyed it by now. Zaftra is my homeland, but I cannot doubt my friends. It is difficult for me. I'm sorry, I was being inconsiderate. Do not worry. So, what is the information you have for us? For a friendship? Give and take, yes? You know a certain Wagner of the Blauen Nebel? Yes? He may be a Zaftran covert agent. Wait, Wagner? No. The corruption in the German military goes all the way to the top. We're pretty sure of that. I think Wagner is just a tool. Also, did we not kill Wagner? No, we did not kill Wagner. We just quote-unquote defeated him. He may be a Zaftran covert agent. What? Zaftra's been sending spies to other countries for decades. Well, I guess Zaftra's not the only country to do that. I mean, literally everyone does that, come on. But the quality of their spies is top-notch. Finding spies has been my life's work ever since I was involved in a certain incident. Don't worry, Latona. I know you're not a spy. Damn Belkins of Wait, what? Spies don't make it public knowledge that they have military experience in their country of origin. Who knows, maybe the new age spies do. They're probably Balkans. I don't get that reference. Which game is that from? Is it Ace Combat? Frederick? Do you have concrete evidence that Wagner is a spy? Actually, no. But I know I'm right. That's all the info I have right now. Okay. Whoever is responsible, I'll find them. So he's taking a personal interest in this. Wonder what happened to him. Who hurt you? You talk to anyone else? Always good to see you, Latona. So Latona's not a total bitch to everyone. Well, I guess Elsa's our friend now as well. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. I'm going to stay here a little while. I need to think about a few things. Now that we are done, why don't you tell us who your bodyguard is? He doesn't have one, Latona. Come on, get with the program. My bodyguard? Tell you the truth, I never hired one. We never saw this coming. I thought so. No, you didn't. I was so curious about who the bodyguard is. Are you going to seek security on me now? No, not today, Monsieur Lancaster. But I think you should refrain from... Whoa! Why the hell are they still firing firecrackers? I think you should refrain from sneaking into our headquarters from now on. Don't worry, I promise I won't. Yeah, right. He's a journalist. They think they're above the law. And then they cite freedom of speech. What a joke. Wagner, a spy? But how can we prove it? Elsa! Hermes, weren't you supposed to be on vacation? There was something I wanted to check before I left. And boy, did I hit pay dirt. Come with me to the briefing room, quick! What the fuck? Is there like a marriage ceremony going on somewhere close by? Okay. What is the rush? I'll explain later. Briefing room, hangar. Maybe we can set up our pilots. I'm very curious about where this is going now. Look at this! What are we looking at? What is it? It's a graph of the monthly production output of all major industrial companies in Germany. It's a file compiled by the government. It's the government? How did you get this? I hacked into the database. Illegally, of course. Oh god, reminds me of Moneymaker. Is this what you wanted to check on? Yeah. The EC is supposed to be short on resources, and we haven't started to import anything. But the output of rare metals from these companies is slightly rising. Starting right after the attack in Poland. Output of rare metals from these companies is slightly rising. What does that mean? Are they not simply selling their remaining stocks? No, it can't be. All the other companies' output has gone down since the attack. Is there anything these companies have in common? Aside from the fact that they are German? I was waiting for you to ask me that. They all have factories or warehouses in a German town called Wassau. Wassau. You know this town? There is a supply tunnel in Wassau that was once used to bring resources to the EC. That tunnel was used to bring resources to the EC. The plot thickens. OG resources? You mean from... Yes, from Zaftra. Zaftra is smuggling raw materials into Germany. This was their goal all along. No doubt about it. The ore for the rare metals these companies are producing are all found in Zaftra. But again, this data is not enough to prove their involvement. There's more, Elsa. Remember when we were chasing the Zaftrans in Germany? Yes, but we didn't come back empty-handed after all. Remember the train blip that showed up on our sensors? The one we checked off our list? Yes. I checked the train lines. The railroad it was on used to ship resources. It's supposed to be closed down. Wait. Those tracks lead to... That's right. To Wassau. Those Wanzos must have used that train to escape. So they got out of the country to the supply tunnel. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have picked up on it sooner. It's not your fault. Wagner must have known we would use the AWACS data to track down those Wanzos. I have to tell her. Tell? Tell who? I have to tell Miss Allison. Give me a copy of that data. You're going to London at this hour? Don't. The Vice Minister cannot help us. I have to try. Central Assembly has suspended our activities, remember? Even the Prime Minister can't help us. I know. But if we do nothing, more people will die. We must tell someone. Even if there is little chance of being heard. Vice Minister Allison. Huh? Yeah, Allison does have a portrait, right? So she's another female portrait that looks different from Elsa. I'm sorry, Miss Allison. She bolted in before we could. Let me go! I only want to speak to her. Yeah, because all this is fine, right, Elsa? Let her in. Let her go. But... Yes, Vice Minister. Calm down, Elsa. Sit down and take a deep breath. Now, what is it you wanted to tell me? We have found that some companies in Germany were smuggling Zafran resources into the EC, Vice Minister. I see. But what do you propose we do about it? The Durandal has been ordered to cease its operations indefinitely. Surely you aren't planning on going to Germany to investigate these companies? If we can capture the resource base on the Zafran side of the tunnel, we will be sure to find concrete evidence of these illegal activities. Oh god, don't get into more trouble. This is so childish. You have to solve this using diplomatic means, damn it. But of course, we are playing Front Mission 4. So guess what we are going to be doing? I doubt the Central Assembly would acknowledge any evidence from an unauthorized operation, especially one like that. But if we make the information public, someone is bound to believe us and start asking questions. Oh, that's your tactic, huh? Like who does this? WikiLeaks basically do this, so that they collect information via quote-unquote illegal means and then just publish it on a website for everyone to see. After that, what is that saying? You can't put the milk back in the packet or something like that. You can't unscramble an egg. Never of history of video games protagonists have never cared about being shut down. I just wish kids didn't take a cue from this, you know. I mean, being rebellious, especially against the law, is just stupid. You do realize that what you're proposing to do may destroy our relations with the Republic of Zafra? But if you do nothing, the EC and the UCS will destroy each other. That's a fair point though, but what can you do? War is war. Please, Miss Allison. All I can do is fabricate some reason for the Durandal to conduct this operation. I can't help you if you fail. Which is more than enough. Thank you. You truly remind me of Zed and myself when we were younger. Yeah, before we became career politicians. Zed? Yes, very much so. That's all. Don't forget that if you die, the truth will die with you. Come back alive. Don't worry, if we die it'll be a game over, so we will just have to keep trying until we win. We will, Vice Minister. Ah, Elsa. What took you so long? Zed, why are you here? A certain Vice Minister gave me a ring. I had to cancel my fishing trip. Fishing trip! Oh, fantastic, Zed. He's like, we've done all we can. Now fuck those people. Fuck those politicians. Fishing trip. But the weather's lovely anyway. I wouldn't have enjoyed it. Lousy anyway. I wouldn't have enjoyed it. Miss Allison. We are going, yes? Yes, we have to. Alright, we're back in business. Dr. Zed, Hermes, Latona. Shit, please give me a chance to work on the pilot's EP, please. It will be a long way from Warsaw to the resource base on the Zafran side. We can get there in no time if we use a supply train that runs inside the tunnel. If Glacier is involved, Warsaw may be guarded by German army troops as well. Either way, it would be best to be prepared. I agree. We must move quickly once we cross the Zafran border. We will be entering their country illegally. It won't do to be caught. The entrance to the supply tunnel is very close to Warsaw. If we pick a fight with the Blau and Naples, we have to be careful about civilians. Okay, that means we are definitely going to be fighting the Blau and Naples in Warsaw. Most Zafran army units lack training and experience, but they will send crack troops to defend their resource base. We should be careful. On the shop, please. Ah, there we go, hangar. Okay, now this is the time to set up everything. Gosh! I'm going with you as well. But this time, a mission? Latona told me. We are going to Germany again, yes? So who better to take with you than myself? I also know what makes Wagner tick. The Blau and Naples may not be in Warsaw. Oh, they will be there. Wagner would not trust anyone else to do his job. In fact, I suspect the Blau and neighbor is running this entire operation himself. You know we will be disobeying the government's orders. Don't worry about me. I like the Durandal, and if we succeed, they will have no choice but to lift the ban on our motley organization. I want to do my part in making that happen. Thank you. I am glad you are with us. And I am glad to be of service. Everybody sims for Elsa, huh? There's new stuff in the Vonsa shop, so check it out. If you want to buy old Vonsa gear, you can order them from the simulator's online shop. Yes! We have an online shop! Finally! So, thank God. I was scared that I would have to stock up in advance. Okay. First things further ado, we'll just move out. Let's just talk to everyone. I don't think I talked to anybody last time. Oops. We'll load as many supplies as we can onto the transport. It's a long way to Zafra. We have to get concrete proof that Zafra is behind all this. Thought you already had concrete proof. They're just refusing to believe you. It is funny. I never thought I would have to go back to Zafra as an illegal alien. Was she kicked out of Zafra? I forget. She wasn't kicked out of Zafra, was she? But still, they are entering illegally, so... Bosh. This sends a backpack on my Fonza. Now missiles to lock onto enemies around me, even if they're outside the missile launcher's maximum range. Why the tutorial, Bosh? I just want to chat up. I guess he's sad that I haven't used his sensor backpack as much as I've used everybody else. Alright. I've done pilot setup as well. I didn't check out all the simulators, but I didn't need to. Just a couple more sims. I was able to get enough cash, plus selling off some of my stuff. Alright. So what's going on? So we are currently Durandal HQ. I thought it was in London. Apparently it's not near London. And we'll go to Passau in Germany. So that would be the German-Polish border, presumably. It looks like we made it across the German border without being detected. Thanks to my flying, right? My guess is the German surveillance system still hasn't fully recovered from the attack. Of course. Thanks a lot, Zed. There goes my pride. Oh, what's this? Are we taking satellite images? Oh no. I'm reading lots of German units inside Passau. The Blau and Nabel. Would they risk fighting in a populated area? Knowing Wagner, yes. And I don't think he'd fall for any tricks to lure him out of the town. Then what should we do? We should land as close as we can to the tunnel and evacuate the town before the Blau and Nabel reaches us. Would they let us get that close? We just have to try. I'm sure Robert will be able to handle it. Wait, what? How the fuck will Robert be able to evacuate the town? Well, I guess they are in a cargo ship, so I guess they're going to stuff everybody in the